from Olathe would be appropriate, because it would be, middle of the road. It's not as excessive as Overland Park or Liberty. It's not blank, like these some of those.
What would you think, I'm looking at the,
What do we just wanna go down, start at mass and form variations, and let's just work our way down, and let's try to agree on something.
something. Well, I want us to start off with the downtown code, because I'm looking at the downtown code, and that's spelled out pretty clearly as far as a standard that we already have. We just don't have it for multifamily, but we have it for housing that has to go in downtown.
And I think that the downtown code is a good reference point, but downtown is unique. So a lot of those code standards that are in the downtown code are unique to an urban corridor area. So recommendations such as 50%, it's like 50% masonry, right?
Yeah.
Necessarily doesn't have to apply to multifamily, but there is proposed multifamily going into the downtown area that will have to be restricted to that code. But the downtown is it's unique. It's slated to be a city center. It's going to look different in
So you don't
some
think this
ways.
would work for us for multifamily, but it's on here for a point of reference.
It's on here for a point of
Right.
reference.
That's about all we have, and
Yeah.
again, that visual preference survey is about all we have as well for any of the other information.
In terms of mass and form variations, I mean, looking at what you have there, Olathe is easy to understand. Does that work? Is that workable, Mike?
I'm just kind of reading down through it and stuff. Yeah, I think we need to go down each section
Right.
and
Yeah.
see what we're wanting to.
I would agree.
I like Olathe because I like it's not monotonous, which is probably the biggest complaint we have about some of the multifamily that's being constructed lacks variety, it is monotonous, so.
And you use the same term in Overland Park, so I mean, it's consistent, seems to be a theme, so to speak.
And another thing to think about with mass and form is that you have to think about the appearance of your building and what is directly adjacent to it. Say you have a single family bungalow, you don't necessarily want to put in a massive apartment complex right next to it. Or you don't want to allow, what happens a lot, I've seen this in a lot of communities where people start moving into a downtown area and they have the older historic homes down there. They'll buy the lot, tear down the house, and build a McMansion. So you want to have these kinds of design standards in place where you're not going to have a McMansion that is very much out of context to the rest of the neighborhood.
And you think that'd be achieved in the Olathe code?
I think that we can go a little bit further than the Olathe code with respect to mass and form. I think that Overland Park is really just far too technical and detailed. The Liberty, now the TNDC with Liberty is going to have, it will address that, but again, it's going to be very complex. So we could do Olathe, for example. Go ahead and put the Olathe in there because you want to have that variety of roof line, the variety of architectural features and porches and varied facades.
But you want to incorporate a compatibility standard, because that's what I'm
Yes.
hearing. You want something that's going to be compatible with the existing neighborhood.
Yes.
So can we incorporate whatever they have in the Overland Park ordinance regarding compatibility? Because I agree with you, I think that's very important, that if something comes into a community, it has to kind of fit in with the existing
Well,
housing.
and that's simply a statement you can add to the end of what they have for Olathe. Create individuality and be compatible with neighboring, whatever.
Right.
And we do have
That-
some kind of language in our current ordinances regarding compatibility that we could even just,
Yeah, you can have mass requirements. You cannot have a house or a structure go in right next door to another building that will create problems with privacy, problems with shadowing. I've heard of these big houses going into the older neighborhoods and killing gardens because they create such a shadow. There are people having to board up adjacent windows because there's no privacy since everybody's towering above
Does Overland Park address any kind of compatibility standards in their codes?
They have the part with, yes, the relation to surrounding developments. If you go down, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Both Olathe and Overland Park address that.
But doesn't, don't we address that by our green space issue? From a multifamily to single family, we have, that
Oh, the
buffer,
setback
we have the
requirement.
buffers there.
This is more of a contextual thing, so it doesn't have the multifamily sticking out on an island. Surrounded by green space and then also a single family.
I'm thinking more of like building materials. If you put, like if, I know that in the Chicago area, there's apartment buildings that are in the midst of single family. But if all the single family homes are predominantly brick structures, then the multifamily that
Right.
goes in is predominantly brick, and so it kind of fits into the.
I understand the
Right.
continuity on there. I'm just
Right, that's it.
trying to understand what we're talking about as far as
As far as mass.
the mass that you're
Yeah.
talking about on there. That's what we're achieving, that already have that achieved by,
Well, it
Well,
sounds
they-
like relation to surrounding developments, that's where we address the issue of compatibility.
Right.
right.
So we don't even need to, this massive form variation, that,
Maybe
we
that's.
don't need to add compatibility there, we'll do that down in relation to
We can
surrounding
do that down
developments.
in
All right.
relation to.
All right, so we're gonna go with the Olathe and the mass inform, we like it. All right.
Okay.
And we decided under details, we liked Olathe because Overland Park and Liberty were too detailed, too much, correct? Yes.
You know, they're saying social interaction is a link that goes into occupant surveillance.
Eyes on the street. Yeah, the details portion.
I think that's fine what Olathe has.
And then on exterior materials, we liked Liberty's actually, because it didn't have the 75%, but it did actually have design standards as far as what kind of materials were recommended. And on four-sided architecture, we all agreed we liked Liberty's the best, correct? Relation to surrounding areas. And actually, Olathe is addressing it
Yeah,
really well.
The Olathe is spelled out very well.
I like Olathe is in that relation to surrounding developments.
Relation.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Is-
I'm just, did I say Olathe? I mean, Overland Park in terms of relation to surrounding.
Respect content, Jason Abrams, and skill, kid character.
Kind of staying the same, except Olathe is pretty much just restricted to single family.
Yeah.
And Overland Park is a little more generic.
You're saying that's,
Yeah, for everything. Overland Park is probably a little better in terms
Yeah,
of.
I like
I would
building
think so.
more
More
on
all-encompassing.
that.
I would think so too.
Building length units. We're actually going with Lee Summit for the zoning on that. Remember with how many
Yeah.
units we're gonna allow per floor? So do we have to go with the Lee Summits on that since that's the zoning that we went with relative to how many units per floor?
It's pretty much addressed in the zoning, so we
Yeah.
could probably even scratch it here or just go with the summit.
All right.
Just for consistency, we don't want to say two different things. All right, entrances.
Before we get there, if I could, the exterior materials, again, this copy here with the Liberty, you might wanna look at that. I don't think the intent is to get into this kind of detail, is it? Talking about what material columns and posts must be made of and, I don't know, what things of that sort. I mean, it's really just the main structure that we're referring to, or?
You're comfortable, I'm comfortable with what we're doing there.
And we can keep it with how it's paraphrased.
Yeah, we don't know.
In
Okay,
a brief
right, design it.
example. We can pull out
Well,
there
it's
what
work-
we like.
it's-
Well,
Can
they
we
are.
Give them a footprint.
They are in Liberty.
Well, I know, we're not, I don't,
Okay, so just
We're
take
looking at a starting point, this is,
Okay.
We would like to have Liberty's ordinance, but not quite as restrictive as they have it written, but we like the idea of not having an actual percentage and
Okay.
having some design standards in place regarding materials. So I guess we need to have staff help us adapt Liberty's where it will work in those springs.
All right.
Okay.
entrances.
Okay, we're going on to entrances. And we like the entrances actually for Overland Park, correct?
what is the